All right. Let's see. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sabaoth. Amen, amen, amen. I'm Michael the Archangel. I'm in Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29. Also, I'm in, let's see, Proverbs chapter 25, verse 2. And so I'm going to go right into it. Boom. Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29. The secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. The secret things belong unto the Lord. Some things he reveals to you. We're talking about true worshipers in the spirit, even ultimately, depending on your insight to detect and understand the messages coming from the Most High, the Ineffable. There's some things are revealed to you, and some things the Lord keeps. He can't tell you everything. He won't tell you everything. You have to fill in the blanks a lot of times. See, because you have to look at it like this. If the Lord was to tell you everything, that would mean you don't have a mind of your own. If you were to wake up in the morning, you wouldn't have to work, because the Lord would tell you, okay, at 5:11 p.m., somebody is going to lose their wallet down the street, St. Clair, down on St. Clair. You would just walk over there and go pick up the wallet. You wouldn't have a mind of your own. So the Lord wouldn't tell you everything. You still have your own mind. See, now in Proverbs chapter 25, verse 2, it is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. So certain things the Lord is going to reveal, certain things he's going to hide. He's not going to tell you everything, or that would just mean you wouldn't have your own mind. The honor of kings is to search out a matter. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing. Because when you're talking about God, you're talking about never-ending levels of knowledge. Those are never-ending levels of mysteries. That's his glory, because there's always something new to learn. There's always a new idea you haven't thought of, which you can bring into physical reality. That's the glory of God. You think you know it all. No, you don't. You think you have it good now. Believe me, there's way better. I just haven't showed you, because I concealed it to see if you're going to search out the matter. And again, Proverbs chapter 25, verse 2, it is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. That's how kings become kings. We're talking about kings. There's been kings all over the planet. Kings before now. Mighty kings that done great and mighty things. Even if they were a king in this day and age, they would be highly respected. A king is not like someone you talk down on. It's not like today how we have a premier and the president and you leave comments disrespecting the premier and the president. The king, you would never want to do that. People would look at you like they'll look at you strange. Why would you diss somebody who's highly respected? He's the king. We respect him because he's the king for a reason. It's not like a premier or a president. You wouldn't even think about leaving an ill comment under the king's name. See what I'm saying? So that's the glory of a king, because he searches out the matter. Because he builds on his own mind too. He's searching out a matter. The Lord's not going to tell him everything. So now, when the problems do come, one problem occurs, two problems occur, three come at a time. He doesn't have to sit back in a 5-minute meditative state waiting for the word from the Most High. He can act based on his intuition and gathered knowledge. He can act off it right away, off instinct. His instinct is already based off the conventional understanding of the ineffable. See, so the Lord, the Most High, is not going to tell you everything, not going to reveal everything to you. But then you wouldn't need your own mind. Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29. The secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. The secret things belong to God. Those which are revealed belong to us. There's a saying out here in the world, even a genius asks questions. See what I'm saying? Because you don't know everything. You can't know everything. How do I know? I'm emanated. I can see. I can see things before it happens. But you don't know everything. The Lord's not going to reveal everything. It says in Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29, that we may do all the words of this law. Again, Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29, the secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law. The secret things, you pass it down to your children too. So when they go on into the world, they already have it in the back of their mind. There's a whole bunch of disturbance and distractions out in the world, but in the back of their mind, they already know, okay, they know how to play it cool. They know how to duck the things everybody's falling victim to. So that's their shine. They're outside. You guys are dropping. You don't have the secrets of the Lord in the back of your mind because your parents didn't pass it on to you. They wait that we may do all the words of this law. The secret things the Lord keeps, and it keeps you coming. It keeps you searching out the matters, that we may do all the words of this law. See, so the words of the law, you get gains, you reap gains and benefits if you look closely. You gain some enlightenment that other people don't have. You gain a radiance to yourself. And you want more. You want to build on that radiance even more. You want to be more beneficial, that we may do all the words of this law. So that's why the Lord holds certain things, gives you bits and bits. He's not just going to drop everything on you one time. You're going to keep coming back, that we may do all the words of this law. Kadosh, 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 Adonai, Sabaoth. Amen, amen, amen.